Am I the asshole? For snapping at my friend who keeps ditching me because I now have a child? Just over 2 years ago, I f 29 unexpectedly got pregnant and now have a beautiful 18-month-old daughter, Ciara. Over that time my friend's circle got considerably smaller, but my best friend remained, Mia f 31. Mia doesn't have kids nor wants kids, but she's been brilliant with Ciara. I'm a stay-at-home mother and obviously don't have as much time to hang out as I did previously. Mia and I live on the same street. We're in Manchester, England, and it's a walking distance between our houses. I've told Mia numerous times that she can just pop in whenever she wants to. She works from home, but she rarely does. She did at the beginning, but it's been happening less and less. Instead, she keeps suggesting we go out for coffee or pizza or even a drink, but I don't have the time and always just tell her to come over and we'll have coffee at my place. She asked if I wanted to go out with her and her other friends for a drink last weekend, but I said that no, but she's welcome to come over and we'll have a few drinks at mine. She said she already had plans and it felt weird to drink when she knows there's a child around. Honestly, I feel neglected. I feel like she put me on a back burner and doesn't want to be friends anymore. I'm always available, but she rarely comes over and I don't think that's fair. Today, I saw her photos from Saturday night out and I was fuming. She ditched me just so she could go and drink like she's 20 again. I felt rejected and horrible. I thought we were best friends, but she clearly doesn't value me when she won't even have a few drinks with me at my house. When she finished work, she called and asked if I fancied going for coffee to town, but I asked her to come over again. She said yes, but before she disconnected, I heard her mumble like always. This really annoyed me. When she came over, I decided to be open about everything. And while not my proudest or most mature moment, I shouted at her that she's an awful friend, that she barely comes over, and if she doesn't want to spend time with me to just say it and stop playing around. She said she's always been accommodating, but it's been 2 years and she doesn't want to spend time with me when there's always a kid, especially now when she has to watch her language. Mia likes to swear. I said that she knew I had a child and responsibilities. And she said that Tom, my partner, could take care of Ciara once in a while so I could have a time off. This felt really intrusive and I told her to mind her own business and not meddle on my marriage. I was really angry with her and kicked her out. She called me a selfish asshole on her way out. Normally, I would expect her to call by now with apologies, but she hasn't done so and I'm starting to wonder, was I the asshole or was she? Perhaps I was too harsh and should have been more careful with discussing it. You're the asshole. She didn't ditch you on Saturday. She invited you to come with her and her other friends, meaning she had already committed to going out with other people. If she had come to yours for drinks, she would have been ditching her other friends. You're the asshole. Also the not to meddle in your marriage. What are you on? He's a parent who can, you're no parent. It is not healthy to never socialize without your child. It's good for both of you. Edit typo. You're the asshole. You refuse to do anything outside the home. She asks you constantly. You're evidently working on being a helicopter mom. At some point you need to leave the home and do something without your child. It's better for both of you. And you ditched her. Not the other way around. You're the asshole. She's trying to stay engaged in your life, but you only want it 100 on your terms. She's not wrong for wanting to go out and have adult evenings out. Hire a sitter or ask your husband to take over for the night and join her. You were rude and out of line with her. Info: why can't Tom take care of Ciara once in a while so you can have time off? You've made your entire friendship with Mia be about your kid and completely failed to acknowledge her POV or emotional needs. This is on you for neglecting the friendship, which requires time without a toddler around. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. You're always expecting her to accommodate you because you have a child. She's been coming over to your house for over a year because she understands your life has changed. You're putting in very little effort and assuming that it's on her to maintain the friendship and compromise. Why? Because you're a mom? She didn't ditch you. You've been a shitty friend for a while and she's probably done with you. Yes, you're the asshole. Your friend is not obligated to be around kids just because you had a child. It's not like she ignored you. She invited you out multiple times. Your entitlement that she should always hang out at your house around your kid is wrong. Also, yes, she can go out and drink like she's in her 20s again. Maybe you should try that sometime too, instead of insisting to drink around a small child, which majority of the people are not comfortable with. You're the asshole. I say this as a mom. It's perfectly okay to leave your child with your partner to go hang out with friends occasionally. You don't have to make martyred motherhood your entire personality. It's pretty selfish to think she should always have to accommodate you and your inability to have a life outside of being a mom. The reality is you had a baby and now think your friends should cater to you without you making any effort. Friendships don't work that way. Normally, I would expect her to call by now with apologies. Why would she apologize? AITA. It's clear you aren't putting any effort into your friendship with Mia. You complain she is neglecting you, but what effort have you made to accommodate her? None. You expect her to come to your house, and will only see her if she comes to your house. You expect her to be the first to reach out to apologize after a conflict. You see her as interfering when she makes a completely normal suggestion that your co-parent take a shift alone with your kid so you can spend one evening being an adult without kid in tow. Heck, you won't even tow the kid to a cafe. You're the asshole. She didn't ditch you. She asked you to go out with her friends as she'd made plans. She's not drinking like she's 20, she's drinking like someone who doesn't have a child. P.S. She's right. Your partner can look after your daughter once in a while. And should do, to try and bond with her. I can assure you that people in their 30s and 40s also sometimes drink like they're 20. Other than that, the others all said it well. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. Your lifestyle choices are your own. Mia doesn't have to change her life to account for them. She is entitled to go out with her friends or generally live the way she wants to. You're the asshole. What's she supposed to do? Put her entire life on hold so she can cater to your neediness? Get real. You're the asshole. Coming and sitting at your house with you and your kid is not fun. Your friend doesn't want to do that and she's not unreasonable for feeling that way. She isn't a married stay-at-home mother, but that's what you make her act like in order to see you. I wouldn't expect an apology from her. You very specifically asked if you're TA for snapping at her. Yes, you're the asshole for that. You could have had a reasonable conversation with her without snapping. You like to be home with your daughter. She likes to be out. Your priorities are different at the moment, which sadly happens sometimes. You said she came over at first but rarely does now. How many times have you gone out with her, sans child? You have to compromise sometimes. You're the asshole. She asked you out and you said no. What else is she supposed to do? Info. You're always expecting her to accommodate to you. Why can't you go out with her occasionally? Why is it your place or not at all? You're the asshole. It sounds like Mia has made a genuine effort to include you, to invite you to do things, and to be your friend. However, you refuse to do so unless it's on your terms at your home. She's absolutely right that your husband can watch your child for a few hours while you go out for coffee or dinner. Your refusal to even consider asking him do so, however, means that you will continue to miss out on things. This isn't Mia being a bad friend, this is you being unwilling to compromise. Edit spelling. You're the asshole. You want her to accommodate your time and availability, but got mad and lashed out when she suggested your husband to watch the kid occasionally. Very entitled and disrespectful of your friend. Not everyone wants kids or is required to bend over backwards for yours. You're the asshole. It sounds like you're projecting really. You have a kid so of course you can't do the things that she can. Drink like she's 20 again? Now that just makes you sound bitter. It's honestly a vibe kill to always be the one going to someone. I wouldn't want to always be going to my friend's house if they had a kid. That gets old real quick. She is right. Your partner can watch the kid, so you can get out. I'm not surprised she hasn't called. I would be if she called. Guess it's time to make some mom friends. Y'all can take turns going to each other's houses. You're the asshole. She is not neglecting you, she is just not bending over backwards to accommodate you. She wants to hang out with you. Not you and your kid. You're the asshole. Why is your friendship so one-sided? Why can't your partner or a babysitter watch Ciara at least one evening a month? You're selfish to expect constant accommodation. No wonder you don't have any friends, sheesh. You're the asshole. It's you that's failing to accommodate Mia, not the other way around. You've made it worse by doubling down. You've made it worse still by having the temerity and lack of self-awareness to chastise her. If you want to preserve the friendship, suck it up, apologize, and find a way to get an afternoon off from your kid. And coffee and pizza should be your treat. I don't have the time and always just tell her to come over. Always? So like, you just don't go out anymore at all and expect her to always come to yours to hang out? You're the asshole. You're the asshole. How is she ditching you at all? She's invited you out several times and you refused. You choosing to have a kid doesn't mean others need to cater to you. You're the asshole. They shouldn't need to accommodate your children. Break up. You're the asshole. You had a huge life change, which means your relationships with others change too. You criticize how your friend spends her time whilst demanding she constantly accommodate to your life. How is that fair? Friendship is a two-way street, and right now it looks like your friend makes all the effort in the relationship while you just make demands.